The ceiling fan in our dining room has been busted for ages. Strangely, Mom hasn't called anyone to fix it. During the spring festival, we just used the air conditioner. Lately, with all the rain, the weather isn't so hot, so no one really cared about the fan. But today, while munching on some fruit, I noticed the broken ceiling fan was spinning again. A light bulb went off in my head. Around 3 p.m., Lulu called Mom away, and they dragged out the folding ladder. Before leaving, Mom warned me to keep studying hard, no slacking off. I heard them chatting in the dining room, and half an hour later, Mom returned, looking super happy. Mom's mood was so good, so something interesting must have happened. Mom, did Master Lee come to fix the ceiling fan today? I asked Mom while we were having some fruits in the evening, expecting the usual repair guy story. But Mom burst into a big smile.
Who says there's no such thing as a free lunch? I got one today. There are still many good people in the world.
I was puzzled. Mom, what does fixing the ceiling fan have to do with a free lunch? I teased her, reminding her of the botched job earlier this year. Didn't you complain that the guy who installed this new ceiling fan was super unprofessional? The brand new fan started acting up after just half a month, and you regretted letting Lulu supervise him instead of doing it yourself. Sure enough, my words triggered Mom's storytelling mode.
Yes, the installer who came last time was not a good person at first glance. He was the electrician who signed a contract to install the ceiling fan I bought on the e-commerce platform in Singapore.
Mom began.
As soon as he arrived, he tried to sell me another fan, claiming it would be cheaper and better if I bought directly from him. He said there would be no after-sales support for e-commerce products. I knew something was off, and soon enough, the fan started working 2 days and resting for 3. When I called him, he said he'd come only if it was definitely broken, and he'd charge a 60 Singapore dollars transportation fee either way. Eventually, it stopped working entirely, and I got too busy to deal with it. But good things happen to good people, and today was my lucky day.
Mom paused for a sip of water before continuing.
After lunch, I went downstairs to get a letter and bumped into the repairman in the lift. He was on his way to install a fan for our neighbors and needed directions. The layout of our building is confusing, so I guided him to the unit. I asked if he could take a look at our fan afterward. To my surprise, he really came. He dismantled the fan, found the wiring connecting issue as I expected, fixed it in half an hour, and refused to accept any payment, thanking me for showing him the way instead. Sadly, I had no cash to give him, and he refused to leave his phone number. He just packed up and left. Tell me, didn't I get a free lunch today?
Oh, that explains why Mom's been in a good mood for hours. I guess it's true that good deeds come back to you in unexpected ways.